Welcome, travelers. I'm Josh.
I'm Glenn.
And I'm Lewanika, and this is Tabletop Journeys, where we will be your humble guides on the quest to RPG adventures.
Here at Tabletop Journeys, we are all devoted role players and storytellers at heart, and we absolutely love sharing our passion with you.
In our main podcast episodes, we discuss D&D 5e's core rules and ever-expanding content, while also showcasing other RPG systems and bringing you fresh, new projects from indie content creators.
Let us help you get the most out of your story, no matter what game world you're playing in, because detailed settings, heroic characters, vibrant NPCs, and a focus on story over rules can make any campaign legendary.
Welcome, everybody, to another of our... I'm calling these class warfare episodes because I think that's pithy and fun. We don't really know what we're calling these.
Title in progress, but that sounds pretty good to start.
Yeah, I like it, yeah. We are coming to you once again because... So last time that we did one of these, we played through with our 5th level wizards that promptly got absolutely demolished by 3 CR3 creatures and almost made it out. Like, Hadari almost made it out, but both myself and because we're dead to rights.
In the end, we were all face down in the dirt and eaten by an owlbear.
Exactly, right, yeah. So we decided, you know what, we did have a bunch of fun, though. So we're going to try it again. This time we have leveled our 5th level wizards up to 6th level.
I mean, they died.
Yep, they died, so they get a level
They
up.
learned something.
And now, instead of fighting 3 CR3 creatures, we're fighting 2 CR3 creatures and a CR2 creature. The creatures that we have rolled, we have a Leucrotta, which is a creature I have never heard of before. It's basically a large demonic monstrosity. It is a spawn of Yinogu. They are basically Gnoll type creatures. They are big, they are fast, they are smart, and they are strong. So, you know, they are nothing to trifle with. We have Lewanika there playing a green guard, which is a Drake. It's green.
It's Drake. It's green.
Guards things.
It guards things.
And a guard thing. They're interesting.
Yeah. And then Mr. Myers, we have you with a Karnathi
Undead Soldier.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like it.
I thirst for your mortal flesh.
Yeah, so we are going to be playing on the same battle map that we did before. Same ground rules as before. The stream that runs through the map. Difficult terrain. There are trees spread throughout. They are also difficult terrain. We have already rolled the initiative for the creatures on the map. So, gentlemen, let us roll our initiatives so that we can then share the map and place our tunes.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see.
Josh
the Abjurer. All right, I didn't roll a 1 this time, which is good. So Josh the Abjurer is going to go on 4.
Kazat is on a 15, please.
Nice. That's handy.
And Hadari is on a 5.
Interesting. So you and Kazat basically switched places this time. Cool.
Is that to 15, you said?
Yes. All right. Here is
Josh.
a 4. All right. Here is the map. So the first creature, Kazat, place your tune, please. Get this thing started.
Second, I gotta fix it because the map took over the wrong screen, which meant I couldn't interact with. There we go. Place my tune. I don't know if I want to go first. That didn't work out so good with Tadari because wherever I stick Kazat, one of y'all's gonna stick a bad guy like on top of him.
Okay, well, do we want to set a rule for that then? Yeah.
I think we should take up our defensive positions on this side of the stream again, guys.
I'm down with that. Yep. I will even move the bad guys across the river so that, yeah. All right. Kazat there. The Leucrotta is next. And let's see.
You know what we should do next time?
Nope.
Not this time because we've already started this. But next time we should have the two teams start on opposite sides of the map and create like a zone of the first 3 squares on one side or the other is where you can
Yeah.
place yourself, so that
Yep.
there's some movement and tactics involved.
Yeah, I
Next
like
time.
that. I like that. We can do that next time. All right. I am going to put the Leucrotta, I'm going to put him down here. Okay, next. And then all of us are clustered down in the bottom here. Hadari, you get to go. So after the Leucrotta goes on initiative 14, Hadari, you go on 5.
I am going to put myself over here. Nope, I'm going to be back a little bit. Hopefully I can see where things develop first.
Yep, okay. Cool. I go on 4. So you know what? I still am headstrong with a sword. I am still going to stand here. You know, I'm going to stand here defending the gap with my pal, Kazat here. All right, Karnathi Undead Soldier is placed next.
Put him, like, say, he's bold here in mid-view. Not right up on him, you know, because
Yep.
we got a little bit better perception than that. They didn't get up in our grill.
Yep.
But
I like it. Cool. And then the Drake. Does this Drake have flying, by the way?
Drakes do not fly.
Cool. All right. I like it. All right. Looks like you're lining up right against your... All right. Cool. I think we're good. So round 1.
we've got to
Kazat.
hold the river, guys.
Yep. I do love how much like RP you guys have put into your characters here, and I'm just like, I'm Josh. I'm an abjurer. I'm a hog. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a hobgoblin abjurer named Josh. Do not
Named
down
Josh.
yourself.
With that,
Hobgoblins are people too, bro.
with that rousing speech of encouragement, Kazat, the initiative is yours.
Oh, good. Because that's got some pretty keen dragonborn senses, and you can tell that guy's undead out there, which obviously can't be good. He does not plan on buying us puppies or feeding us lunch.
Yep.
So I think I'm going to just go on the offensive here, and Kazat is going to cast the age-old mage standby of Magic Missile.
Magic missile.
The first one was 2, so we're going to roll 2 more. For 6 plus 2 is 8 more, so 10 total.
And what'd you hit the Karnathi? Yeah, the undead.
Correct. The Karnathi right out there in the middle.
Right.
He's standing out there bold and brazen.
Yep.
We'll
Cool.
give him 3 glowing darts to the grill.
All right. Next is the Leucrotta, who is going to very sort of stealthily move up across the river and stay in this tree here. And it is going to use its mimicry ability to sound like Hadari. And it's going to say something like, hey, Josh and Kazat, I have found a bad guy over here in the bushes. Come help me. So by mechanic, it would be a DC 14 insight check to see through the mimicry.
All right.
So, just for funsies.
I've got an 8. Kazat is fooled.
I have a 7, and I am also fooled. This is not
However-
going to go well.
I'm not fooled.
Did he successfully move stealthily?
Good question. Let me roll a stealth.
Because that could blow his whole mimic thing before
Yep.
it happens.
Let's see.
But if he was a stealthy dude, then whoop. Yeah, Hadari's
I mean-
over there and he's in trouble.
14 on his stealth check, so...
That means it'd be versus your perception.
Yep, so roll your perception. I did not hear him.
Oh, my passive is an 11, and that's not enough, so I did not hear him either.
Cool.
So,
All right, so
that is Hadari over there in those bushes somehow, and he is in trouble.
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
crap.
yep, exactly.
All right.
Cool. You're welcome. Hadari, it's your turn.
That's poor.
I do like how sinisterly you're going to pick your own party apart.
Oh, I know,
Love
totally.
it.
Yeah.
I am going to mind sliver the guard Drake.
Okay.
And if I succeed, he will be -4 to his next saving throw. And let's see. So that is it's an intelligence saving throw of 14. Let's see if the Drake makes it. Not likely. He rolls a combined 2. So he's taken the damage, and he is now -1d4 on his next save.
Okay.
Drake takes 5 psychic damage.
Rock on.
And let's see here. I am going to move myself deep into the bush.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And I am going to say I'm not over there.
I think that gets us a reroll on our insight check, Mr. Myers. What do you think?
I think so too. But if
DC
we
4
fail it again,
DC 14, yeah.
I got a 9.
I got a 19 plus my insight, so I got a 23. So I'm now convinced that Hadari is in fact over to our left. You, however, are not. Fabulous. I'm not sure who is over there. All right, my turn. I am going to take my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to take all of it because I don't know what's in those bushes over there. 4, 5. I'll go 5. I'm going to go there. Give myself a little bit of distance because I don't know what's over there. And I have now cast haste on myself.
I'm feeling foolish.
So, cool. The Karnathi goes next.
And unfortunately, since you moved out of his line of sight, his target will now be Kazat. As he strides forward, combining his movement and his attack just for effect, it doesn't actually create any negatives. But the Karnathi has his longbow out, and he fires 3 times as he moves 30 feet forward.
Dude's got 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Wow.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is it because of the river, but along the way he's firing, so it's as he approaches and he's saying, "Your eternal souls will serve my master." And his first shot at because it's a 16, so that'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second is a 6, -1, so that'll miss. So that'll give him disadvantage on this roll.
Okay. I'm good with that.
So it's a 15 or a 20. So either of them will hit. So Kazat gets hit twice.
Those are sound effects, y'all.
Nice. For 10 and 6, 16.
Ooh,
Thunk,
okay.
thunk. Oh!
What was Kazat's starting hit points?
38.
So that's not great.
Not great, but not bad.
Not great. It could be
And he
worse.
took how much?
16.
16.
Kazat is now
Almost bloodied. He's almost bloodied.
almost.
Okay.
And that's why I said, I feel foolish, because I had movement. I could have moved and broken line of sight, but I
didn't. Okay. Guard Drake got mind slivered. It's got -4 on its next saving throw.
Yep. And he's going to move. I gotta actually figure how much movement he has. He has a swim speed, so he can go right through there.
Nice.
He can get that far.
Okay. All right. Top of the round. Kazat.
Okay, so first Kazat casts a Chardalon Stride on himself, which adds 20 feet to my movement as I have fiery jets coming out of my feet. Anything that I pass takes a d6 fire damage, and I don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
For the next minute, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, up to a minute. That's a bonus action, so the only other spell I can do on my action is a cantrip, so we'll put out my version of Firebolt, which is Electric Bolt, at the Karnathi guy that just riddled me with arrows. That was not pleasant. A 16 to hit. And his AC is 17, so that was futile.
Bummer.
And I'm going to move.
Yeah.
But I think where I'm going to move is just... Where's the... There.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of Kazat's turn. Break line of
Cool.
sight to hopefully not take a bunch more arrows in the chest.
All right. So the Leucrotta goes next, and it is going to, let's see. So this is difficult. So that's 10, 20, 5, 30 feet.
No longer convinced that Hadari was down there.
Right,
Before
exactly.
it was
Yeah,
just
no,
that the
exactly.
arrows sprouting out of my chest got my attention.
Yeah, and in fact, I mean, I had suspected that it was a creature. I did not suspect that it was a gigantic, demonic gnoll type creature that was going to come out and snap at me. However, that is my lot in life. The Leucrotta will get 2 attacks, and there's a bite attack and a hoof attack. The bite attack at a 17 will hit, and the hoof attack at an 11 will miss. So let's see, the bite attack, it is a D8 plus 4 piercing attack. Oh, and he only rolled 5. Okay. So I took 5 points. Didn't get a good solid hit on me. That's good. Okay, and then when the Leucrotta bites at me, it starts sounding like a baby crying, because that sounds creepy.
That does sound pretty creepy.
Yeah. Hadari, go ahead.
So I am going to do something a little counterintuitive. I am going to rock with the lightning lure. It's within 15, or it's 15, so I'm going to draw it towards me. If it fails its save, which it is at a minus D4 to that save, and that is a...
What adds that minus D4 effect?
the mind sliver I just did.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. I forgot the mind sliver. My bad. Thank you.
Yep. And for the record, that, by the way, is only until the end of my next turn, which is the turn we're in now. So if I don't take advantage of it now, I would have lost it.
Yep.
Right.
A save, it's a strength save versus 14, but it gets a minus 4 to it, so it's worth doing. So let's see what it gets for that roll. Strength on the drink. And I get to do a minus 4. That's an 18 on the die. I think it made it, but. So it's at a 14, which is a save because it ties. And it's a save or suck, so it doesn't move anywhere. Then I will go 5, 10. 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're staying right in that tree, aren't you?
I am.
Nice.
I'm getting coverage from those arrows. Those arrows are good too.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It is Josh the Abjurer's turn next. He will cast Green Flame Blade and attack the Leucrotta. Let's see what happens. That'll do nicely. That is an 18 to hit. The Leucrotta has a 14 armor class. Cool. And let's see. So Green Flame Blade will be a D8 plus a D8 plus 2. That's a 1 on the first one and a 4. So 7 points of damage to the Leucrotta, and it's fire damage, which doesn't matter because it doesn't have any sort of stuff. So cool. Okay. The Leucrotta does not necessarily seem to care too much about that particular hit. Like, it's not a... I hit it squarely, but it did not really phase the Leucrotta very much. And let's see.
How much was that damage again?
7 points.
Got it.
And let's see. I had cast haste. Oh, that's right. I get a second attack. That's right. Because I cast haste on myself.
Nice.
So second attack. That is a 16. That'll also hit. So D8, 7, 8. So another 10 points of damage to the Leucrotta.
Nice.
Yep. Nice, okay. And I will... Yeah, I'm not loving that I'm right up on this thing, but I also know, like, if I... You know what? No, I'll stay there. I'll stay there. Because I need you to just blast this thing from a distance, basically. Because I recognize that if I leave, it's going to eat you, and that's a bad trade-off. All right, the Karnathi goes next.
Well, the Karnathi begins crossing the stream, now firing his arrows into Josh. The objective 10, 15, 20, 25, 30s as far as he'll get as he fires 3 arrows at you. But we did decide the tree itself would be 3/4 cover in the middle. So with these bits and you standing in it,
Yep.
quarter or half,
I say
would
quarter.
Quarter.
Yep.
which applies.
+2 AC.
Yep. So that means that my AC right now is a 17 with haste.
Hopefully, help you out a little bit as he fires 1. Your soul will do as well as his. A 6 won't hit you.
Nope.
Ooh, an 18 might.
An 18 will.
And an 11 won't hit you.
Correct.
So you take 5 points of damage.
I like it. All right.
And he draws his sword with his item interaction.
After Josh, how many hit points did you start with?
I started with 38, so I'm down to 28 right now. All right. Guard Drake.
And the guard drake is going to sniff out his prey. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to go for the bite. That's going to be a 22. That's going to be an 11 to damage.
Oof. Uh-oh, Hadari.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Right? Stay away from the light.
And he's got multi-attack, so what good's a guard drake if he doesn't tag you with the tail swipe? That's
Right.
going to be a 19. And that is going to be 9 points of damage. Come.
Okay.
Yeah, I got hit.
You sure did. Yeah.
Ouch.
All right. And I guess that's going to be his movement. So he's all set with
Okay.
that. Hadari's hurt
Cool.
badly.
Okay.
And
Is he bloodied?
He's bloodied.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Kazat, it is your turn. Yeah.
Kazat says, you want to know one of the best things about fighting outside is I don't have to ask how big the room is. I can just cast Fireball.
Meep.
I cast Fireball.
Nice. What's the AoE on that?
I can land. It's 20-foot radius, so I can drop it right in the middle. I can sculpt out 4 people.
Nice.
So dropping it in the middle between the Drake and the Leucrotta will get everybody.
Really?
No, not between the Drake and the Hoo-Ha.
And
Between the Drake
Oh.
and the Leucrotta.
the Drake's up here.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Leucrotta's
Oh.
down here. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll
So
work.
right there.
Yeah. It's not a 20-foot diameter. It's a 20-foot radius. That means 20 feet on each
Ah.
side from the center.
But
Aha.
it's 25 there.
No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right? If I'm using the measuring tool. Oh.
Yeah, that's 4. Yeah.
So it
Wow.
will hit everybody.
Nice.
So they all have to make a dexterity DC 14 for half or take 22 fire damage.
That'll sting. Let's see.
And we may have started a forest fire.
Only
We won't talk about the condition of the tree that Leah's hiding in. Lewanika Hadari is hiding in.
The guard Drake failed, so he takes 22.
The Leucrotta failed.
Guard Drake is bloodied. Leucrotta is bloodied.
Oh, I got to make my save, don't I, for the Karnathi?
Almost. The Leucrotta's not quite bloodied yet. It's not quite half.
The Karnathi did make his save, so he takes half for 11 damage. You're tracking hit points in the encounterly?
I am.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, you're right. That's right. I forgot about one of the attacks. You're right. You are absolutely right.
Yep.
I forgot about my second attack.
The only one not bloodied.
All right. Wow. Very nice.
Nice job, Kazat.
If only it was lightning.
Yeah, I was just to say that was more of a.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. The Leucrotta did not
Which is
care
fire
for that.
for Kazat.
The Leucrotta did not care for that at all, but of course he doesn't really know who cast the fireball at him because they're not that smart. And his keen smell right now is only smelling his own singed hair. I'll have to go ahead and say he is a little ticked off, and he's going to attack Josh the Abjurer. 2 attacks, one with a bite, which is a 17, which will miss because his AC is 17 right now, and the hooves, which is a 19, that will hit. 2d6 plus 4, so another 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And I am bloodied now.
Just wait.
But that's okay. That's okay. Cool. Hadari.
And
Don't worry, Abjure Josh. You will be avenged.
Hadar does not like Drake's up on him like that.
Yeah.
So he is going to teleport away 90 feet.
Yep. Is the board even 90 feet big? There you go.
Yep. That's where he's going.
I don't believe you're allowed to leave the field of engagement.
And that's going to that's a thunder step. So that's going to create some issues for him. 3d10. And that's a con save. 13. He takes all 3d10 to the face.
What you roll like 3 ones?
Okay, you need to stop talking.
Right?
What'd you roll like
His thunder
5?
step's more like a little mini temper tantrum. The
Yeah,
dragon
thunder
takes 13 damage.
A thunderous toe tap. At 13's not bad.
No, but I would have
could be
liked
right.
a lot more.
Well, sure, it could have been worse.
Well, yeah.
And then I get my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right.
We were joking about this, Glenn, but isn't there some sort of rule about if you cast fireball in a tree that it might catch on fire?
Yes, flammable objects left behind in the wake of a fireball could be on fire. Whether or not we judge that this live, very green evergreen is on fire enough to continue doing damage to the drake is another matter. I mean, it
Yeah.
just got lit.
Yeah, you know that's what it's a lot of interpretation on that. I say we let it go.
I'd say we let it go. It's also right on the bank of a river, which means it's most likely well watered.
Yep, agreed. Okay. Cool. It is my turn, and I am definitely injured for right now, and so I'm going to take my action to cast Thunderclap, which should catch both of those because it's a range of 5 feet. So it's going to catch the Leucrotta and the Karnathi. So we're going to start there. Thunderclap. Oh, they both need to give me a Constitution save. The DC on that is going to be 13. Crota will succeed.
As will the Karnathi with a 14.
Okay. All right. So again, a nice little thunder tickle, nothing super dramatic about it. But what is going to be dramatic is that, again, since he is still hasted, he's going to disengage and take his movement so he does not draw the attack of opportunity from the Leucrotta. And his movement is doubled. Yeah, exactly. So 5, 10, 20... You know what? Because I don't like leaving you all by yourself up here. So I'm going to go. You know what? I just don't want to be fighting 2 people at once instead of one person at once.
Don't worry about it.
5,
Get out
10,
of here.
15, 10, 2. I'm going to try to draw the attention of the Drake. There.
Okay.
I'm going to try to draw the attention of the Drake away from, so you can go ahead and continue shooting, because these guys are hurt. So the Leucrotta in particular is pretty messed up right now. And that will be, I believe, my turn. Yeah.
I'm sure you moved over there just in time for the Drake to chomp you, didn't you?
So the Karnathi is next, actually.
Oh, that's what you're fleeing. You're going to just let it eat me like that?
I mean...
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, pretty much, actually, yeah. Much like the Gith Yankee, sliced me in twain last time before slicing you in twain. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to let him get you first.
5, 10, 15 feet is all it takes. And he's in range and swinging on Kazat. All right, so with his longsword, he still gets 3 attacks. An 11 will hit. A 9 will not.
What's your that an 11 is hitting you?
11.
Oh.
And an 18 will as well. For 7 and 7. And he needs a 7 and 7 now, too.
I'm going to mark him red. I'm
Damage,
assuming that Dear Kazat is bloodied.
Very. He's down to a grand old 8 hit points.
Woohoo! Okay, you got another round in you. There you go.
I will see what I can do to help.
Yeah. Anything further for the Karnathi?
Nah, he moved. He swung. I mean, he taunts.
Yeah.
As I said, your soul will serve my master.
Yeah, he keeps saying that. I don't think that he knows what that means. It is the Drake's turn.
The target is right there. He can't reach the other one, so he's going to do what he does best, which is bite and swing.
What are we going to say for cover inside, like in the depth of the tree there?
I would say we'll give you the +2 because you're adjacent.
Yep.
So y'all are pretty much in melee. Does cover
Yeah.
apply in melee
Fair
in a
enough.
tree?
I don't think it technically does, but we decided that the trees were deep and thick and to the ground, so
Yep.
I can't imagine you get a full-on, like he's biting through branches to get to him.
Yep.
Yeah, but mechanically, they provide cover from range, but once you're in melee, you're in melee.
Yep.
All right, so straight up then? Is that what we've decided?
I'm fine with straight up. Yep.
21.
That will hit.
5.
We're all going to die again.
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing fine.
And the tail swipe?
Yep.
20.
That's a hit.
And 9, so 14 total damage.
Okay, so I'm not doing so good anymore. I was doing fine until the tail swipe. That's all right. I'm good. I'm gonna rally. Is the Drake moving at all, or?
He's in melee, so he's going to just stay right on you.
Yep. Sounds good. Kazat.
Okay, so Kazat is going to drop a fireball in the exact same location,
Yep.
sculpting it around friendlies, of course.
Appreciate that.
You want to drop that
So
template
29
again, Joe?
damage this time. DC
Pirate
14 save.
So basically, it's right there.
The Karnathi fails this time.
Ooh.
Save. He rolled a 4, so he takes
Oh,
all
right.
29 points.
What's the DC on it? It's a Constitution save, yeah?
14.
Dex. That's a natural 20 for the Leucrotta.
That's a 17 for the Drake.
Okay, so they each take half of 29 for 15.
Okay.
And the Drake expires.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Cooked him. How about,
Excellent.
did the Leucrotta do okay? It took 15?
It did take 15. It's not in great shape, but it's okay.
All right.
It's okay.
And then for my movement,
What about the Karnathi?
Oh yeah,
he
Karnathi
failed. He
it
took
all.
full 29.
Ooh, he hating.
Yeah, he wasn't that hurt before, but now he's got a little hurt on him.
All right.
And then Kazat's turn to get out of dodge. The reason he opened with his speedy spell is 5, 10, 15,
Mm-hmm.
That's an attack of opportunity.
20, 25. Nope, don't provoke them with the spell. It's part of one of the features. I don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
And doesn't that do damage?
Yeah, I do a d6 damage to home skill it as I left his zone.
Roll that crazy bean footage.
1.
I was gonna say, I hope we don't have to pay royalties for that. His beans line. You just did 1 point of damage.
Yes.
That's funny because he only had 2. You do realize that?
Oh no!
That's freaking awesome. That's awesome. 25.
If we wind up dying,
35, 45.
I promise you, it won't be because of that one.
no. All right.
Yeah, so I've climbed up in that tree with you.
Okay, cool. All right, the Leucrotta is pissed and has now realized who is the one shooting fire at it. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
When he moved to that first tree there with his home skillet on it, wasn't he picking up some double movement there too? He's a big bat.
Yeah, wait, hold on 1 second.
Battery's got to go around it.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5. That's all he needs.
No!
That's all he needs.
Actually, reach me.
There. Actually, he'll take his full movement and get in range of both of us because you got 2 attacks.
Oh, God. Yeah, and the first one will probably drop me.
I will tell you what. I will bite I will bite at you because the odds of it doing less hit damage are in your favor. So.
And it would want to bite me anyway if it's mad. But don't make choices. Don't metagame us into a better situation. Eat me if you're eating me.
That's right.
If he's mad at me, hit me with both.
It will hit.
How do you know?
Because I rolled a 22.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
For 10 points of piercing damage.
Well, I had 8 hit points. Kazat is a ragdoll and it's a limp ragdoll in its mouth.
Yeah. All right. And with that's going to take the hooves and try to stomp on Josh the Abjurer. Will hit for a 19. That's 2d6 plus 4. This is the... Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm dead too. Yo, jeez. Yeah. So I just hit myself for 13. And so I also got stomped by the Leucrotta.
Ouch.
There's a reason why 3 wizards don't often venture off into the wilderness together alone.
No, they don't.
This is rough.
I thought we had this one in control. I really did.
Oh.
Okay. Hadari, save us again.
That was Leucrotta. It's me.
Yep.
Damn. All right. So Hadari's got to figure out a way to do this. Let's see if he can get both of them all at once. I had them where they were, but he had to frickin' move.
I mean...
How dare those pesky monsters have minds.
F that guy.
Oh, my beakers. I ass-rocketed him for 1 when 2 would have killed him. That's awesome.
Oh, my beakers.
Yeah, I say that a lot. Oh, my beakers. It comes from Adam Sandler's comedy a million years ago.
Yeah.
And now the severe beating of a high school science teacher. Oh, my beakers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would put me...
Oh, sure. Now you come back to the fight. After we're dead. After we're dead. He's coming just to go through our pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
35 feet. Is that going to be enough? It is not...
You're 30 feet from the Karnathi, so
10, 15.
Yeah.
20, 20.
See,
is that counting as difficult right here? I would say yes, right? 25. Yeah.
For additional movement or for...
Yeah, 5, 10. I'm trying to get a line between them that's 30 feet from where I start. 1, 2.
you were good where? You had 30 feet.
You were.
Like right here?
No. Forward 1.
Okay, so I get... Okay.
Yep, there.
All right. In that case, I will pulse wave.
Nice.
And that will be a con save for 14.
Okay.
All right.
Is it save or suck or?
No, they save for half.
Save for half. Okay. What's the damage on it?
I save
It is 66.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
Oh,
30.
Natural 1 for the Leucrotta, so he'll take double damage.
12 points of damage total.
Whew. Is that the double?
No, that's the single.
Okay. So on 66, you rolled 12.
Yeah.
Dude. But that's okay, because the Leucrotta, with his critical fail, only had 13 hit points.
That also finishes off the Karnathi with 1 hit point. Woohoo! We win.
Goodness.
You can stabilize your 2 compatriots and. Now, mind you, this was a hard encounter, not a deadly.
That was tough.
It was the edge of hard when we fine-tuned in on the encounter thing and D Beyond. But
yeah. And for the record, Hidari got down to 12 hit points.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Which is why I bailed.
Yeah. No, totally. I mean, that's why I was bailing, because I was down to, 5 or 10 or something like that.
I was so looking forward to using Rhymes Binding Ice. You were supposed to stop 5 feet away from me in that tree. You weren't supposed to be able to reach me, and then I was going to freeze everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Thunderclap was good, Josh. I like I like what you're doing there.
It was a nice try. It didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, but I did not get to use my Graviturgy this time because I wasn't close enough to Leucrotta to really make a significant issue. I could have done that to the Drake, but
I forgot how much movement that Leucrotta had. It had like 60 feet, right?
50 feet. It's got 50 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it only takes away 10, so even that isn't that significant. Yeah. I mean, and that ability is concentration, and I didn't realize that in the last combat. I didn't have to worry about it, but yeah, that's something that I'll have to keep in mind playing this character at other points in time. But that was a good little combat. That was definitely tough. Once again, I think we proved the CR system, while more art than science. I think we proved that certainly operating less than 4, that made a difference. If we had a 4th wizard, we definitely would have needed 3. I could see that. But heck, even any other tune of any class would have made that easy. But simply because we only had 3 versus 3, that made it tough.
Yep. No, totally agree. I mean, you throw like a really not any other wizard certainly would have helped, but even like you throw like a fighter in this, you throw anything that can go ahead and take a paladin in this, you throw anything that can take
a couple of peasants in a sheet for the Leucrotta to eat for a minute while we're killing one of the other ones. I mean, that's all we needed.
Right. Again, and the Leucrotta, a creature that I've never used before, but really a neat creature. Like
that was fun, yeah.
Yeah,
and since we've come up with it twice now with interesting creatures, I'm digging this random creature thing too.
Yeah,
we might play with things we never would have fiddled with before.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really dig the fact that undead came up in both. I mean, that speaks to the different things, but I think those were really unique undead. I'm thinking at 5/6, I'm used to Zom, Skeleton, Sienna, but there are some interesting characters out there in the system. So,
yep, totally agree.
This was a really fun thing. I look forward to doing this again.
I look forward to doing this again. And obviously, for everybody out there listening and watching, we would love to go ahead and hear your feedback again. We'd love to know.
We hope you liked it, because we like it enough. We're going to do it anyway.
Exactly. We like it enough that we're going to do it. We're going to do it anyway. Yeah. Cool. The normal shout outs. Thank you again to Owlbear. Again, we love your platform. We're not sponsored by Owlbear, but we would certainly be willing to entertain if you were interested. Next time, we'll try out a different one of the maps, I promise. Something with a little bit more variety too, but I love the maps here. That's great. Yeah. And Ian, we will probably stop shouting you out eventually at some point here, but since
keep coming up with good ideas.
Thank you again for the suggestion. This has been a lot of fun. We really enjoyed this. So, anywho, we made it. We lived. We're 1 for 1. we're 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
We're gonna need to put a
tally on the website.
Class Warfare tally on the website and keep the ticker going.
Totally, I love it. No one will have any idea what the hell it is unless they watch the shows.
Even better. We do this for the fans.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for listening and for watching. I would really appreciate you checking it out. Let us know what you think and what class do you want to see next. I think we've probably gone through all that we could with Wizard at this point. We've got 2 different ones with Wizard. What class do you want to see next? I think we have some ideas on what the next one we want to do is, but what do you want to see? So we'd love to hear it. Take care. Thank you very much, everybody.
Peace.
Good night.
Thank you for joining us. This has been Tabletop Journeys. We would love to hear your feedback on our show today. Join us at www.ttjourneys.com, where you can subscribe to the blog to leave comments and see all the content that we publish beyond the podcast.
You can also stay in touch by subscribing to our Twitter at ttjourneys, by joining our Facebook group, Tabletop Journeys, or by sending an email directly to podcast@ttjourneys.com. And remember, if you want early access to all of our episodes, a chance to drop dice with your favorite hosts, and maybe even appear in one of our actual plays, you can join our Patreon to help support the show at patreon.com/ttjourneys.
You're listening to us on Stitcher, iTunes, Podchaser, Spotify, or Audible. We would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to the podcast on that platform. Full episodes come out every week on Saturdays, and every Tuesday features our actual play episodes.
Thank you for listening and for being a part of our growing community.
And in the words of another traveler along our path, we bid you shade and sweet water.